Hotep after Uhuru. This is General Mufti Ajamu-Osagboro. General is my title. Mufti Ajamu-Osagboro is my name. We just came out of court today. This is the Join Life is Real series, and it's 10/20/25. And we came out of court today. We court monitored for 3 different cases. The first two of the cases, or the first 2, were cases of actual innocence. We're going to touch on both of them, and we're going to be real short. The first case is Too Strong, aka Trevor Mattis. And in that case, United States Magistrate has already said that he's actually innocent based on the evidence. The only difference is they were saying that he was time barred, that argument is false as well, but nevertheless, that's why he's still in prison. Now, since that time, he's gotten newly discovered evidence, and the evidence is scientific, and it shows unequivocally that the Commonwealth's theory, the prosecution's theory of the case, which was there were 2 shooters that caused the death of the deceased. And the science not only shows that it's impossible for there to be 2 shooters, there was only 1 shooter, and that 1 shooter was not Trevor Mattis. And so they know unequivocally, scientifically, that he's actually innocent. Also, there's some new turn of events which the defense attorney put forward dealing with Brady violations and prosecutorial misconduct. The prosecution did not refute, rebut, nor deny these assertions. That's the first case. There are other things, and we're going to keep you updated with this as this case continues of actual innocence continues to unfurl. The second case is dealing with Dr. Kush. He was convicted of 3 homicides, 3 different cases. He represented himself. He overturned the first homicide, which was a capital case, and he was taken off of death row and slated to be sentenced. He got the death sentence overturned in 2003 and was slated to be resentenced. Here it is, 2025, over 20 years later, he still has not been resentenced. There's a language within the court that says that anything that happened, whether it's at trial, during trial, or post-trial, that is discovered that is shocking to society, that is grounds for a new trial. Well, having somebody first get a death sentence overturned that is illegal, and then have them slated to be sentenced, and then 20 years later have them not be resentenced, have them still waiting. And why are they still waiting? Because they had to give up additional discovery, and within that discovery, in Dr. Kush's case, he discovered newly discovered evidence, exculpatory evidence, that is evidence that says that he's innocent, that those other 2 homicides were garnered or obtained through criminal means. And so now all 3 of those cases are being challenged, and guess what? The prosecution is claiming that they can't find the files for neither 3 of the homicides. The judge was totally and completely incredulous when they said that. They couldn't even say it with a straight face. The prosecution had to hold their head down and mumble it, and the judge asked them repeatedly, what did they say? What they were saying was just totally gibberish. And the last thing that's so shocking is that the defense made it very clear the person who last had the files, those 3 files for those homicide cases, is a homicide detective who has now been scrutinized for acts of corruption, that is criminality, in order to obtain the conviction. And he's also attached to other cases who were either given new trials or exonerated. So those are 3 things in the Dr. Kush case that are absolutely shocking to society. And you don't need 3 things, you only need 1 just to get at a minimum a new trial. But the evidence that has been found and put forward is grounds for a complete and total dismissal. Not only in the Trevor Mattis case, which a United States Magistrate judge already said he was actually innocent, but also in the Dr. Kush case. This is Mufti Ajamu-Osagboro. Join Life is Real. General is my title. Mufti Ajamu-Osagboro is my name. Stay posted, stay focused, be vigilant. Uhuru Sasa, freedom is work.